Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit of room cleanup and organization. So I want to show you some of the few things that I want to change around in this room. Okay, so we'll take a look around this room. Karma's joining me here today. And the walls are painted, and this, even in the closet they painted. But this area, we still don't know exactly what we're gonna do here, because I don't know really how I need to utilize this space yet. Otherwise, for the rest of the room, it is part studio, part guest room, part gym. Part closet also, because if we look back over here, we've got my stuff. My shoes, bags, a little bit of jewelry, sunglasses, hats, scarves, all things like that. So one of the things I want to do here is make more space for my bags, because I've got a few bags kind of piled up against each other, and I think I want to move some over here. So that means I'm going to try to move some of those books in that picture, that whole top shelf right here, somewhere into these shelves, little design shelves here. I think I'm going to put some books on that side, maybe some right here. So I'm going to move things around and see how that fits. I also need to clean this mat for my Peloton because it's got some dust on it. Like you can see a little speckle of dust. Actually, it's a big speckle of dust from when the painters are in here doing their work. I also want to move that painting, which is a really cool painting. I only talked about it on here maybe like a few years ago. Chris got this for me when we were on our first cruise, and this is a Thomas Kincaid. I don't know anymore. Thomas Kincaid. I see it right there on the bottom corner. And it has a lot of hidden features in here. So it's got a few hidden Disney princesses and a few Mickey Mouse ears that you're going to have to find. I haven't found all the Mickey ears, and I think I found all the hidden Disney characters, not just Disney princesses, I think. Like I'll show you one right here. I want to make a separate video about this. I don't know if you'll be able to see with the reflection, but right over there, that's Sleeping Beauty. So they've got a lot of tiny characters like that you'll have to find. So I think I want to put that over here, kind of resting on top of this chest that I got from Amazon. I'm going to move that jewelry box somewhere else and kind of make more space, because it is such a heavy painting, because it's a legit painting. And I want to see it, I want to look at it, but I also don't want it to get damaged from direct sunlight from my window. Also need to fix this, but I'm going to need Chris's help because the painters put the curtains backwards, and they didn't do the layout is wrong, because some of this curtain needs to be before that, like at the end of the rod. So there's a few things, and then I got to put some of my grocery bags back in my car. I've got to ship out a Poshmark order, and I want to hang that little mountain piece that my friend got for me before we left Montana. I also need to find a spot to put my gym bag, because when I come back from the gym, I just kind of put it there on the floor. Like, I don't really know what I'm doing. And then, of course, our laundry room still isn't ready, so I still have a lot of our laundry supplies hanging out over there. So it's still a work in progress, because I like to take my time with things. I like to take my time and know, is this the best option? Like, I don't know. I just hate setting things up to knowing that that's not permanent. So let me just figure it out. So that's what we're going to work on today, and probably clean up this little gym area right here. I did yoga today, so. Okay, it's not as heavy as I remember it being, or maybe I'm just stronger because I have been working out. I do think this needs to be moved a little more to the right. That way it's not up against this closet area in the frame. So what do you guys think? Is this safe? Is this silly? You know, should it be more in the middle? But I do need space on this side because sometimes I might need to put my light here, my tripod's in the middle, whoa, and then another light here. It really just depends on what I'm shooting, but I think for the most part it's going to be okay. I don't really know what to put over here now. Maybe just a few small things. Like I could put this over there. That's all I have so far. I really do like it there because now I can actually look at it, because my other plan was to put that like over here, which I would never get a good look at, but it was also going to be protected from the sun. In our old house in Colorado, we had this hanging in a hallway next to our bedroom, and it was perfect because it was protected, but we could still see it. So I think I can enjoy it more when it's over here. I'm just going to leave that there for now and then continue with the rest of the room cleanup, setup, and organization. So let's just get started. Oh, and here's a look at the book area. So we've got some books there and we've got some pictures. So it's not really done. I obviously don't have anything on that top shelf, so I still need to figure that out. But then I did spread out my bag, so I think it looks a little better now. I got 3 bags on one shelf, 2 on the rest, and then all my little bags right down there. So I think this is perfect. It's a perfect setup. So in this area, I moved our printer and it's just hanging on this side of the room right now. So I'm going to move out. So I'm going to move in this chair, which I know you can't see. And maybe that can be the spot for my gym bag, my foam roller, gym supplies. The problem is I want to display this picture. This is mine and Chris's first ever caricature. And we were just dating, like newly dating, and the lady drew a big diamond ring on it. I didn't even notice until we were well away from her. And I was like, oh, that's so funny. We get one every year. And I just love this one. So I want to display it, but I don't know where to yet. So I'm going to place it right here for now. And then find a spot for the other ones. And then I've also got pictures of Biggie that we painted. We don't have any of Karma because we never did one when we got her. I feel like we should. We really should. Okay, so we've got my gym bag, my barbell pad, and a foam roller, which can just go right here. And then I've got my current tote, current smaller bag, I switched out between these currently. Now I've got a spot for my current handbags and my gym bags. Great, so it's actually coming together. It's not really my favorite spot for it because now it'll be visible in my videos. Maybe I'll rethink this again. I'll give you a look at the closet area. So everything is officially in the closet except for the stuff right over there. But it could definitely be better. I think I'm going to try and rearrange this one more time. If I can fit the chair that you just saw in here, that would be great. The big problem right now are my lights. They're big softbox lights, and I'm not really planning to get smaller. I mean, I want to, but it's not really possible right now. So let's see if there is another way that we can organize this. New plan. I think I'm going to swap out the chair for this white table. That way I can still put things on top of it, but you're not going to see the chair itself in my videos. So I'm going to move this. I think I've got it all figured out now. Gotta put my camera back. I'm gonna need this in a bit. Maybe I can put this in my pocket. This will go in here. Actually, maybe I should just put this with my camera gear right over here. Okay. I think we are pretty much set up, and I think this is the best this room has pretty much ever looked. I know that's still kind of being figured out right now. I don't know yet. This can probably just go right here for the moment. Okay, so we don't need this measuring tape, so I'm just going to move that by my phone. Okay, so I think we are all figured out. I've got some things right here in the hallway that I need to sell, need to wash, I need to start laundry right after shooting this, but here is how this area looks. So I put the white table there. I think it looks better because it won't stand out in my videos. If anything, at most, you'll see my bag, and that's fine. I put my picture there of me and Chris because I really love it, and I just want to display it somewhere. So it's just here for now. It's probably going to fall, especially when I grab all this stuff because this barbell pad is holding it up. So I need to figure that out. The printer is still there. I think that's the best spot for the printer for the moment in this room. So it's just going to stay. My current handbags are right over there. I've got the couch there, so if the dogs want to lay on it, they have room. Nothing's on it. This area is nice, open, and clear. I did clean up the gym area right over here, the gym corner, and everything's laid out nicely and organized. I moved my little basket that has all my keychains from like all over and from like friends. My sister's been sending me a lot, so it's kind of being taken over as places my sister has been instead of places where I've been. So I probably should tell her like, hey, maybe chill. And then this, I like turning on this YouTube Shorts light when I work out. It's not plugged in right now. Right now I have the Furbo plugged in. I'm gonna see how that works out because when the dogs come in here, I like to make sure like Karma especially isn't doing anything bad. I need to figure out a place for this. Last time in Montana, I had this up above the closet and I just feel like it was too high. So I wanna see where I can place it. Maybe somewhere in the living room. So we're just gonna put that right over here. for the moment. Got my battery charging right over there. This is how this section looks. So this is going to be a basket full of my like essentials. So I've got a tripod, a few hair clips, and my powdered sunscreen, which I probably need to put some on before I take the dogs out. I've got this rose. It's like a preserved rose that Chris got me one day back in Montana. I've got a Tiffany's box full of Tiffany's like cards, which is super cute. And the envelopes are like a Tiffany blue. If I can show you one. See, Tiffany blue. So I love that. I think it's so cute and pretty. Like I don't want to waste it. So I've only used one so far. I've got a few little knickknacks here. This one is from my sister when she went to Amsterdam. This is a fish I got from Cyprus. And this is a desert rose or sand rose, whatever you want to call it. I've got the Little Mermaid painting right over there so that I can enjoy it. Oh, the box at the bottom. I need to figure out where that can go. Probably move that right after this. And then the closet, if I move my tripod right over here, is like actually all in. I've got the pictures here of Biggie and Karma. There's one of Karma behind Biggie's picture. I want to put it in our hallway somewhere, so that's why that's there, so I don't forget. But everything is actually fully in for once, so that's really nice. And that means I can still figure out how to utilize this closet space in the best way possible. But at least everything's in. It'll be easier when I come in to vacuum, clean it up, and then all of our laundry. I have this picture that I got when I flew with the Thunderbirds when I worked in news in Colorado. And I really want to hang it. So I'm thinking of hanging it right over there because I think it's a really cool thing to remember. And we hit 9.4 Gs and it was just the coolest thing. My favorite story that I've ever done. So I want to hang that there. Yeah, I think it's really coming together. So if I put this tripod, I usually have all my tripods right over there. So let's just go back right over here. And you can see I love that it's fully open and accessible. It looks bigger now that this closet area is like you can walk over here and like see everything. So there's just so much space. There's a lot of room for activities. You can do so many activities in here. And I think it's all really just, I keep saying it's coming together, but I think for real this time, like it's a fully usable space. Guest room, studio, gym, really everything. And I love it. I'm going to hang that up right now, actually. I was talking, I wasn't even rolling. So let me know if you guys have any questions about anything. The couch is from Amazon. I'm going to link a video where I think I have a video where I put this together. I can't remember with all the videos we've shot when we first moved in here. So there was just so much going on. So if you have any questions about anything specific in this room, let me know. I'll try to leave as many things that I can think of in the description box down below. If you have any video requests, let me know that as well. Leave them down in the comments and I will get to you as soon as I can. Otherwise, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I put out videos 3 times a week and shorts here and in between. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.